Morning, everybody, and welcome back. So, we had some technical difficulties last night, and hopefully, we don't have those today. But we are going to jump right in, and we're going to go majorly into debt to make things go even better for us. So, and of course, time to save. Among my technical difficulties I had last night included uh, losing a good chunk of gameplay. So we're kind of um, trying to get back to where we were. So first and foremost, we are going to be adding a second chicken coop, and we're going to be buying a bunch of chickens. So let's get our monies up sufficient that we can get their second coop, and I think that should be plenty. And right, I am thinking right there is going to be about perfect. All right, I think that's going to be sufficient. And let's run over there. It might almost be faster for us to jump in a truck to drive over, but all right. We are going to go ahead and go with the 6 month old chickens, mainly because they're going to help us produce faster and get fully populated faster. So, all right, all right. So that's half full on chickens. Let's jump over to the other one. And actually, we are going to grab ourselves a truck. We use a GMC. So we just put half capacity in the other bin or other coop, and we are going to see if we can't get half capacity here too. All right, there's half capacity, and we is be off to the races. So let's go grab our trailer, and we are going to load up on some sorghum to deliver over here. So I ended up having to replace the silo on the map. Reason behind that was uh, we had or the trigger for dumping to the silo wasn't working. So hence replacing it. Now when I replaced it, I went ahead and went with a little bit larger of a silo. Well, the largest silo that's available because we are going to be having to store quite a bit because we are going to be working or needing quite a bit of feed for the chickens. So now the trailer we're using, this is from the expanded capacities mod of base game trailer. So this it's based off of this guy right here. Um, this that one. This is like I said, or I'm sorry, enhanced capacities mod. So double the capacity. Um, it's not as unrealistic as the trailer I had been using. So we are going to be still having to make several trips back and forth, most likely, but we are going to be a whole lot more realistic with it. So let's. All right, let's go grab another load. Or it seems as though it's not going to be a full load. That's all right. Uh, Worst come to worst, we will buy feed. Uh, it's not what I really want to do, but we will if we have to. that parked. Let's get this part put up. So some trucks that I have are much louder than other trucks. Um, this actually happens to be one of my louder trucks. But we will deal. Now let's go grab the weeder. Where's that? It's over here. So I originally had, just, or was going to go just keep this small, work with the smaller one. We are going to actually go ahead and max the size of this out because we're wanting to uh, work things as quick as we can. So, customize. All right, off to the races we go. And we are going to let the hired hand do as much as we can while there's doing that. Surely it's got plenty enough power to pull this. Yeah, we should have plenty of power. Well, it looks like I am having technical problems again. I don't know what's going on. Um, yeah. Um, well, bear with me. We're going to have to reboot the game and try again here. So, I'm wondering if it's something to do with that weeder. That was the implement that I was using when I froze up and crashed last evening. So we might just have to go a different route. Uh, we'll just have to ditch the weeder. So, all right. Well, we'll just have to ditch the weeder. Now let's double check, see where we saved. Well, apparently we lost a good bit of what we've already done this morning, but so while I am working at getting back up to where I was, I'm going to turn some music on and we'll just chill while we're working and we'll get back to where we was. So, So we are pretty well back to where we was. We went ahead and rolled over the month, and let's see how we did on egg production. So, we got a few eggs there. Not 100% full on the pallets, but that's okay. Um, this is but just the first delivery of eggs that we're going to be making. A few more eggs over here. I have no clue what's going on with the trailer. But let's go sell these off. I'm just going to run it to the farmer's market that's right up the road here. It's the closest place for us to sell it, and we'll see how we do. Um, I would expect that we're going to be making more than enough to cover our uh, operational costs and our loan payment and everything. So let's see what our grand total is going to be. Uh, Not as good as I was hoping, but we are also not fully matured chickens yet either. So, but it's a starting point. So let's get back to the farm and see what we need to do. See if I need to hook up to the other trailer and go buy some grain, or hopefully not. Hopefully we got plenty in there that they're content. All right. I'll I'll click on the correct one eventually. All right. So that one we're a little under half. Um, and this is the one that we didn't have full. It looks like we'll be okay for a bit. And it looks like we even got ourselves some new chickens too. So now it's only going to be the 10 from the original 10 we had. But all right, well, let's take a peek at our fields, see how they look. Let's see if we can clear it. Nope. But all right. Needs lime, needs rolling, and weeding. The weeds are at medium. So, medium sized weeds. We've only got one piece of equipment that available that can handle them. All right. Oh wow, the weeds are worse than or taller than the barley is. So, um, we'll let him roll. Um, how much power do we need? 160. Now, typically, I would not lease, but uh, we're only going to need these rigs for a very short period of time. So, I am fine with doing that. And we'll put this first one on this field. And this is going to go on the smallest field. And once this guy is finished, we are going to move him over to one of the other fields to give him a hand. But, all right. All right, they are working, and you can see the clear difference between having the weeds there and removing said weeds. So, definitely going to be worth it. And actually, So the spreader we went ahead and bought, but because we're going to need it quite a bit. But the tractor, we just leased it. So let's go ahead and fill this up with lime. I think the fields were okay on fertilizer because our planter put fertilizer down at the same time as it was planting. But we did not lime before we planted. So this spreader has a 42-meter spread width, which is going to speed things up or keep things as fast as possible. So let's get this into the field. We're going to start on the opposite side as the truck with the weeder in it, which it's not a weeder. I think it's actually a hoe, which goes up to medium-sized weeds. So all right. Hired hand is going to wherever he decides he's going to start from. And all right, off to the races he goes. So while the hired hands are doing this work, I am going to get the music going again, and we'll get this knocked out. So this is pretty slow filling, but it is definitely more convenient than driving into town to get um, fertilizer. Now we could have just had totes delivered, but I figure we'll just do this for loading of fertilizer. This way we're buying it directly as we need it. We are going to go ahead and actually fill this up with fertilizer because we are going to be the ones doing the spraying. Because we can spray faster than hired hand can. So, but we'll keep that filling. This is going to take a while to fill. So, answer the question that someone in chat asked, um, what different trucks I found that we can use. Starting off, I'm actually going to jump down here into miscellaneous. Um, this little guy right here, um, I I count it as a truck since it does have the fifth wheel on it. But this truck right here has the front hitch and back hitch. That's the 3.4, and that allows you to use just about anything and everything. Now, while it does have the PTO and the ball down here, I have found that implements that use the pintle hitch, use hitch like this guy right here, um, it actually hooks up here instead of down here. Most of the time, that's not an issue, but there's a few things that it is an issue for. Rock picker being one of them. What ends up happening is it lifts the front of the unit up, um, so it doesn't properly work. So this is one truck I found to use. Let's see, I don't have any others in miscellaneous. So let's jump up to the trucks themselves. All right, so all those are all base game stuff. Doesn't do anything for us. This truck right here has a pintle hitch. So pretty well anything that uses a pintle hitch we can pull with this. And it'll actually run PTO shaft too. This mod did just update not too long ago, so I don't know if the drive shaft issue has been fixed yet. But typically what I run into with this is when loaded, or when I've got something pulled by the pintle hitch, the drive shaft gets offset, and so it's wobbling back and forth as it's going down the road or as it's moving, and it's just something that I've noticed, and it's annoying to me. So, and these three trucks are in with that. I don't use them hardly. I've used this strictly as a dump truck, but I mean it's got the pintle hitch on it too, so that'd be usable. Next truck, it's another Mercedes, UMOG. Um, it automatically has the third point hit or 3-point hitch on the back, and you can actually configure this with the front 3-point also. So this is an option. This is pretty light on the power. When you first jump into it, 155 horse, which is actually upgraded. Base power is 125. Max power is 241. So it's a small truck. It's kind of weak, but it does work in different certain situations. Next truck with a 3-point hitch. This is actually going to be rear only on hitch. So that gives us the 3-point, or I think it's actually called, I don't know if it's quick disconnect or whatever, but that gives you the hitch for most all implements. You got your PTO. Now, when adding that, you lose your fifth wheel on this truck. This is the truck that we own, that we've got the hoe hooked up to, but that is an option. That's gives you a rear. Now this truck right here, fifth wheel, You got hitch with PTO, so you could do anything that doesn't require, or implements that don't require the 3 point. But this also front attacher. Um, there's your 3 point, and then that's actually for, or it can be used with some of like plows, or not plow, like, yeah, plow, like snow plows type stuff. But um, me, if I had, or if I get this truck in this game, I would be using it in this configuration. So, 400 horse base on this one, peak 510. So that's a powerful option. So, and then I think it's actually one of the Pete's. I think this one. Nope. So this Pete we can add the hitch. Um, doesn't show a PTO. I don't know if it actually puts a PTO there, or if it'll power a PTO or not. I don't remember. I don't use this truck as much. A couple reasons. One, even the hottest configuration, it's only 500 horse, but the biggest issue is traction. Just doesn't have very good traction. Those are street tires, and we got wheel setups, or wheel options, but no tire options. Um, but this is an option you could use. I just don't use it very much. I don't know. Let's see. Don't think this one gives us. No, I didn't think that this one would give us option for a hitch on it, and the Kenworth does not. But I like the Kenworth. I actually like Kenworths better than Pete's. It's me personal. But um, yeah, that's just my personal preference. I like Kenworth over Pete. Um, but yeah, that's those are the options. Those are the trucks I like, or that I've found so far. I don't know. This is a truck that came in a mod that I just recently downloaded. I hadn't really used much. Um, this truck right here, I actually recently just used it, and I absolutely hate it. My issue with this truck is you get any kind of off camber with the trailer, and you cannot steer at all. Um, so I don't know what's going on with that truck. But yeah, I tried it. Just cannot steer with it. This truck. Yeah, no. This is the cheapest um, semi I've got available. Um, 500 horse. I mean, it's an okay truck. Nothing to write home about. It's not very fast. That's a big reason why I like the Kenworth. Um, peak power. That's actually not the most powerful truck that I've got. Um, this guy is the most powerful truck I've got, and that's actually the truck we're running right now. We've got this in the GMC instead of the Chevy. So we got the GMC General. That's the short wheelbase, and that's the long frame, which is what we've got. We're running long frame. Um, Long frames, in my opinion, look cooler. So um, they have their advantages and they have their disadvantages. Like so. All right. So it looks like that field's just about finished. Um, he's rolling along pretty good. So this is one of the trucks that I was talking about that we had. Uh, Works pretty good. So pretty handy little truck. We're just going to go ahead and take over. We're going to knock out the headlands. We're just going to get this field finished. One of the big reasons why I run the trucks instead of tractors. Trucks are faster. We're maxed out speed wise here, right at 25 mile an hour in this tractor. Yes, there are tractors that are faster, but I like speed. All right, I'm going to turn the music back on, and we're just going to get this knocked out. So if there's ever any time where it made sense to combine two fields together, it would be these two fields. And as a matter of fact, I think after this next harvest, that is exactly what we will be doing. We will be joining these two fields together. It's just going to make doing this kind of work right now easier. So, um, I'm not going to do it right now just because we've already started growing. So, we're going to wait on doing that for the time being, but it will be getting done come um, after the harvest. So, let's see. We'll finish getting this little field knocked out. It won't take long. And in all honesty, if we miss a small spot here, a small spot there with fertilizer, it's not going to have a big impact. I mean, yeah, it'll affect it some, but it's not going to be a huge impact. Um, not going to matter too much. But all right, so that's this little field. It's done. We will finish up spraying this field. It shouldn't take us too long to do. But we'll get this knocked out, and then we'll really be rolling through the months. So. So that took a little longer than I was hoping it would, but we're done finally. So let's put the spreader away, and we'll return the tractor. Um, I did not realize how big of a tank that sprayer has, but let's see where we're going to put this. All right. Return. All right. We'll put it on this side. So I've got a feeling uh, that our egg sales next month will not cover our interest payment or operational costs. I got a feeling it's going to take um, all the chickens getting fully matured before we get to that point where we're earning more than we're spending. But hopefully, I'm wrong on that. Hopefully we got more than I'm afraid we're going to get. So, but let's find out. November is typically the best, or I think is the best time to sell eggs. Um, and seeing that message about great demand, um, we might actually travel a little bit further for selling than we did last time. We'll check to see what the pricing is and go from there. All right. All right. Prices, eggs. All right, well, pigeon stop and stop. It looks like it's going to be the best price. And it's not the furthest away. So let's go ahead and tag and that direction. Let's pull up the map, see exactly where it's at. Down here. All right. Well, off to the races we go. This is the advantage of having a faster truck. I would love to see that we get to the point where this entire trailer is full of eggs. When we go to make deliveries. That is my ultimate goal to see. We'll see how long it takes for us to get to the point where that's a reality. But and now I'm wishing I had the Kenworth. But we're still cooking pretty good. 90 mile an hour is nothing to sneeze at. So looking at this map, it actually feels like it's got a similar feel to U.S. flatlands. While this is not flat by, it's not completely 100% flat. I mean, it's close, but the grid pattern of the streets and whatnot, that's what gives me that feel. Don't know if it's actually what this map was based off of. Wouldn't surprise me if it was. So, all right. Let's see. Where's the. Oh, all right. Well, we did exceed operational costs. Barely, but all right. Well, let's get back up to the farm and we will. Dang it. I was hoping to jump in there and look see what our feed levels were before I decided to do that. But worst come to worst, we will buy a bunch of bags of um, wheat if we need to. All right. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. it's the next big road. We'll hang a right. So, uh, I think we might actually just start rolling through until it's time for harvest. I'll double check the fields conditions, make sure we don't have any more weeds popping up. Um, and growing, 92% yield bonus, 100% fertilize. Only thing that would have gotten any better is rolling, and I honestly have not had much luck with rolling. I'll roll a field, and it'll still say needs rolling. So, all right, we'll just go ahead and park right here, and so we are planted in barley. Um, Currently November, so it next harvest isn't until June. Um, which let's so both um, coops are actually currently full on chickens. Now we got some older chickens, and then we got some young chickens. Um, but that is perfectly fine. Wait, hang on. Do we have more eggs to sell? No eggs here. No eggs there. Yeah. Um. Hmm. It's showing eggs, but there's no eggs. Hmm. Don't know on that one. But we'll go ahead and start rolling through the months, and running eggs to sale. So come time for harvest, we will most likely be seeing nearing max production on eggs from each coop. Let's see. current sale prices. Eggs. Um, Not much price difference. I think we're just going to go ahead and take to the farmer's market. It is the closest by, and that'll just they'll get us taken care of there. So let's drive over there. It won't take us too long. That's a lot closer than any of the other sell points. Plus, it's a straight shot. All right. Well, we're slowly inching back up there money wise. We do have a massive loan that we do need to pay back, and when we get back to the farm, we're actually going to put 35,000 of that back toward the loan. Um, Actually, let's top off our tanks first. Don't tell me. Our, this is a gas station and we can't fill up? Well, that's no good. I thought we were going to be lucky and having a fuel station right here that we can get fuel from. All right. Well, that's not going to help us much. Every penny counts. So, all right. Well, let's keep rolling. All right, double check to make sure we're still okay on feed. Um, yeah, yeah. It looks like we'll be able to should be able to survive until next harvest. So our egg productions keep going up and up and up. Um, Nice little brisk swim. But let's go ahead. I mean, we're just going to keep rolling through. Might as well. I think I'm going to turn the music back on, and we'll come back, or we'll keep. Ooh, ooh. All right. Of course, it's time to save again. So we're going to keep rolling through. If we're going to be running out of space, I might actually just go see if there's a solution for that. But what I think going to do is I think I'm just going to end things here. We've been at this for a couple hours now, and yeah, we'll end things here. I want to see if there's any kind of solution we can come up with for egg storage, um, and we will go from there. So I want to say thank you all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe if you ain't subscribed. And I really hope to catch you guys next time. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day. And I hope to see you next time.